The Iowa Hawkeyes look to drop an anvil on the Roadrunners of UT San Antonio tonight at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Good evening and welcome. I'm Rob Brooks along with Mac McCausland, and we kicked off the regular season right here at Carver Hawkeye last Friday night. Couple of practice days, Mac, and the Hawks have to turn around and play game number 2.
And that gets to be the routine, Robbie. When you start looking at the season, you have a game, maybe a light workout the next day, then maybe one good practice, then it's back to game prep. You got to listen to your coaches, team rules, take over, and get ready to look at a lot of game film.
And you have to get ready if you're the Iowa Hawkeyes for Omar Johnson, because he really makes the Roadrunners go.
Starters.
So this ought to be a fun game to watch. Contrasting styles. The Roadrunners, yeah, you guessed it, like to get up and down. Hawkeyes will try to control tempo. It's Iowa and UT San Antonio coming up. Here's Gibson for the basket, but Kelly comes back and hustles and does the job defensively.
Missed all of last season with a stress fracture. Long rebound is saved by Gatens. Good hustle play by Matt Gatens. Tate with the finish. And that's why UTSA, being undersized, does not get hammered on the boards. They only were out-rebounded by 3 at Oklahoma State. And they actually had 2 more rebounds than Iowa in the first half, and a blocking foul will be called on the Roadrunners. A little bit of foul trouble with 3. And the putback, a jam for Cyrus Tate. Under all sorts of duress underneath, Bonnie couldn't finish. And Davis, instead of making the easy pass to Anthony Tucker, tries to go opposite side and throws it away. Iowa leads at 29-21 with 3:52 remaining in the first half. And don't forget that Hawkeye men's basketball single game tickets are now available for all of the non-conference schedule. And Big Ten single game tickets go on sale early December. So you can visit HawkeyeSports.com and reserve your seats to all the action this winter at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena, where Iowa leads UTSA 40-28. I'm Rob Brooks along with Mac McCausland, and very pleased to be joined by Mark Jennings, Associate Athletic Director at the University of Iowa. And Mark, of course, this football season has really turned around in the favor of the Hawkeyes, and we knew in October, even during that 3-game losing streak, that this was a much improved football team, good football team, and now we're starting to see that. Have you got this bowl thing figured out yet?
Oh, yeah, we got it figured out.
Well, that's always going to be a great time, Mark, and the fact that Iowa will go to a bowl game, obviously that scenario will probably end up playing out about the beginning of December, so obviously information will come out at that time.
Yeah, we are going to send some information out, and I think the Hawkeye fans will probably leave the goalposts alone and just take the win and leave town.
That sounds good to me, Mark.
Yep.
We'll see you up there.
Thank you,
we'll
guys.
See you at the huddle.
Okay, we'll see you there.
Yeah.
All right, Mark Jennings, we appreciate him stopping by for the halftime of the Iowa-UT San Antonio game, where the Hawkeyes lead by 12. Brown takes a peek inside.
Olu really wants it against Gatens. He's got him by a couple inches, and of course his jumping ability.
Keep it alive. Jumper Brown, front iron. McCabe wipes the glass. Fran McCaffrey really pointed out that he did a terrific job, especially down the stretch against Drake in some crucial minutes.
Well, he had one great shot. It was late in the shot clock. It was an awkward shot. You'd maybe say not a good one, but he didn't have much choice and made it. And that really set the difference up for the Hawkeyes.
Marble with numbers. Basabi weaves his way inside, and Marble there for his first hoop. And a three-pointer for Matt Gatens.
We've talked about these teams being spurt teams, Iowa especially.
Well, you just watch Gatens now getting more and more comfortable, not only with the system of Fran McCaffrey, but that jump shot, looking to score. And here's a steal by Cole, and he can still get up.
That was just lazy offense.
Yeah, as weak as he probably was this afternoon, getting that IV, not feeling well at all, still able to elevate and throw. Welcome inside the McLeod Center, Cedar Falls. Tonight, the UNI Panthers host the Redbirds of Illinois State.
Good evening and welcome. Along with Rick Coleman, I'm Rob Brooks. And Rick, this is a team that is on a roll. One of the hottest teams in the country, 7 straight by the UNI Panthers, and they've vaulted themselves right back in the conference race.
Definitely have with big road wins at Wichita State and Missouri State. The Panthers are right back in the hunt.
But one thing, when you face a Illinois State team at home, they did lose their first 8 conference games, but have come back and won 3 in a row. You mentioned those road games. You don't want to turn around and give one up at home.
And they did that at the beginning of the season against Missouri State. No, they don't want to give up one. And against an Illinois State team that is red hot right now and gave them all they could handle down there at Redbird Arena.
So we'll see if the UNI Panthers can keep it going. We'll have more pregame show for you coming up. You're watching Panther basketball on the Panther Sports Television Network. U.S. Cellular, the official wireless provider of the UNI Panthers. U.S. Cellular, believe in something better. Welcome back inside the McLeod Center as UNI takes a 6-point advantage into the half. Rob Brooks and Rick Coleman. And Rick, interesting first half of basketball. Illinois State, give them credit. They really jumped out and shot the ball very well, played with a lot of confidence, a lot of enthusiasm. UNI took them a while to get going, but Ben Jacobson called a timeout and really got a charge lit under the UNI Panthers. But Anthony James, I thought, led that charge.
Yeah, gave him a...
Cousin inside, acrobatic shot. And Cousin starts hot in the second half, as he did in the first, has 6.
Knocked down a couple of jumps.
That has shown the ability to score. Had 23 at Missouri State earlier this year. Moran, a deep 3, corner, got it. 43rd of the year. Hill misfires from 3-point range. Anthony James, coast to coast, has it swatted away and out of bounds by John Eakey. There was going to be no denying Anthony James to the basket on that trip. Moran, corner. Offensive rebound to James. That is 7 offensive rebounds for the Panthers in the ballgame. Anthony James knocks down a 3-pointer, but you have to credit Cajo for setting that play up.
He did. The drive.
Timeout on the court. Both teams start strong here in the second half as Anthony James, a gift from Cajo, knocks down the 3. Panthers by 4. You're watching UNI and Illinois State, presented by Casey's General Stores. The Fran McCaffrey era is underway as the Hawkeyes look for victory number 1 on the young campaign. Too many turnovers hampered the Hawks versus South Dakota State as Jared Cole led the way with 17. Iowa looks to rebound tonight versus the University of Louisiana Monroe. Iowa Hawkeye basketball is coming up next on MC22. Payne, rebound hauled down by Lawrence Gilbert. Best player in getting to the basket. And we got a preview against Illinois Springfield, how athletic he can be around the basket. Nice dump down, and the ball blocked away and touched last by the Warhawks.
You know,
practice, Basabe can't get the roll, and it's dug up by ULM. And a 3-pointer goes down. Gilbert, leading scorer from a year ago, 18 points, gets his first basket. Basabe around the hoop. He has 4. That'll work. It allows him to set up that pressure.
You see May try
and grabs another rebound. Boy, he attacked that offensive glass. 10 rebounds now for Basabe.